This is how you multiply decimals with Jackson, Ellie, and Sabrina. We are going to show you 3 different problems and how to solve them. These problems will get a little harder each time. First, we are doing 7 3/10 times 2. The first step is the decimal dwelling. Then, you multiply.
So what decimal dwelling is, you look at where the decimal is in the problem. The decimal is one place over, to the left, so that your decimal dwelling is 1. Then you have to multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 7 is 14. Then you look at the problem and you move the decimal over 1, and it would be 14 6/10.
Welcome back to Multiplying Decimals with Jackson, Ellie, and Sabrina. The next problem we're going to do is 2 6900 times 40.
First, you have to break apart 40 to 4. So it would be 2 6900 times 4, and then you would times it by 10. So 2.69 times 4 equals, and you would write that, and then you would do decimal dwelling, which would be 2, because the decimal is over 2 spaces. To solve the problem, you would do 9 times 4, which is 36, and then you would put the 3 on top of the 6, and then 4 times 6 is 24 plus 3, which is 27, and then you add the 2 to 4 times, which would be 10, because 4 times 2 is 8.
I'm not good at this.
And then you would do the decimal over 2 times, which would be 10 7600. And then you would do 10 7600 times 10, which equals, all you have to do is move the decimal over to the right 1 space. So it would be 107 6/10.
The next problem we will be doing is 3 4800 times 800. What we have to do for this problem, like the last problem, is break up the 800.
So it would be 3 4800 times 8 times 100. The decimal dwelling will be 2, because the decimal is over 2 spaces to the left. 8 times 8 is 64. And then 8 times 4 is 32 plus 6, which equals 38. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 3 is 27. And the decimal dwelling would be, the answer would be 27 8400. And then you would do 27 8400 times 100, which would be 2784. The reason for this is because you move the decimal 2 places over to the right, because there are 2 zeros in 100. And you would do the same thing for 1,000, but you would move the decimal 3 places over to the right.
Thank you for watching.
Hope this helped you multiply decimals.